Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to be sharing a video with you which is 3 looks, 1 palette featuring the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This has been in my possession since the last day of my holiday, so a couple of weeks now, and this is the first time I've actually been able to play with it. I've swatched it, I'll have a review up on my blog, but I haven't really been able to play around with it, mostly because I just haven't really been feeling very creative, and I've just been feeling really overwhelmed with work and some other things. So I thought it was finally time that I gave this palette a play. I did get it on the second repurchase opportunity because it obviously sold out the first time so quickly. And for those of you who live under a rock and haven't seen it, this is what the palette looks like. So I wanted to bring you 3 very different looks and see the different ways that this palette can be used. There are lots of things to choose from and lots of different finishes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this video. So if you want to see the 3 looks, keep on watching. So the first color I'm taking is MFEO, and I'm just going to be washing this all over the lid and into the crease softly. It's going to help as my transition shade. And then the next color that I'm going to be picking up is Butter. And Butter is going to go on the outer half of my lid as well as into the crease. And I'm using this on an angled, small angled brush and just kind of buffing it in slowly and building up the concentration to where I'm happy with it. And I'm taking that first brush, I'm just going to blend them together before picking up my next color, which is Creamsicle, and this is going to be the color in my inner corner. So making sure you get right into the inner corner and blending it into Butter, which I'm going to be picking up again to make sure the intensity stays on the outer half of my lid. And then the final color that I'm picking up is Pooter, and this is the color that's going to build up the darkness in the outer V of your eye. You could go for a deeper brown as well if you wanted the Creamsicle to pop a bit more, but I like the more subtle transition. So building that up and then putting it along the bottom lash line as well is going to help finish off this look. So the first color I'm going in with is Twerk, and I'm going to be patting this on my eyelid but keeping it below the crease. I'm going to build up the color, and then I'm going to go in with a more fluffy brush, and I'm going to soften the edges throughout my crease. And this is obviously going to dilute the color on your lid, so you can go back in and re-intensify as needed just by packing on some more color closer to your lash line. It'll look a little bit like this, and then I'm going in with Hustle, and I'm going to be putting Hustle in the center of my lid. And I just really liked the way that Hustle looked with Twerk. There was just something about them together that was a really nice combination. And I'm just going to be buffing them out and going between the 2 colors to soften any harsh lines. And then going in with Royalty, I'm going to put Royalty just along my bottom lash line, right up against my lashes. And then I'm going to be layering a second color on top, which is Pool Party. So Pool Party and Royalty will be mixed together on the lower lash line. And to make it fun and more star-like, I'm adding a few stars with some liquid white liner, just making a few X's and some dots, and then going in with some glitter on top to give them a little bit of sparkle. So the final look starts with Silk Cream, and I'm going to be brushing this all over my lid and into my crease and using it as my transition shade. And then the first shade that I'm going to buff into my crease and the outer V is Buns, and I'm using this again somewhat as a transition but to deepen the crease a little bit further so that our next color has something that can really pop against. And that next color is Jacz, and this is a really pretty color because it's a really nice rich cranberry shade. So I'm going to be packing this on the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye to create more of a halo eye look. So I'm going to be packing it on, blending it out, packing it on, blending it out, and connecting it lightly throughout the crease. And just keep blending it to make a nice smooth transition. I'm going to re-intensify it in a few minutes, but starting off with just a nice blend, I'm going in with Sissy and Little Lady, and I'm packing this on the center of my lid. I started off with Sissy and felt it wasn't quite enough pop, so I also added Little Lady, and they're very similar in shade and in tone, so you can't really see it. And then I'm just going in again with the darker cranberry color Jacz and re-intensifying and just making sure that it blends really nicely between those 3 shades on the lid because you don't want any harsh lines. Then for the bottom lash line, I'm starting off with Buns, and I'm buffing that into my lashes, and then I'm going to go in both with Jacz on the outer and the inner corner just to help connect with both those corners of my eye. And then in the center of the lid, I'm going to leave a little bit of space to do the combination of Sissy and Little Lady, just for a very subtle pop. It's not super noticeable, but it's quite nice. And then I'm just going to tight line with a black Khol liner, and then add my wing. So those are the 3 looks. Let me know down below which one is your favorite. And also let me know if you are the proud owner of a Jaclyn Hill palette. If you own the palette, what your favorite color in the palette is. I don't think I'd be able to pick. There's such a good range of colors, and I'm so excited to play with them, especially come fall. Not that I'm trying to rush fall, but I go back to work next week, so my summer is basically wrapped up. So I'm kind of like, alright, well I guess it's time for fall. So I know this look in particular to me is totally fall vibes. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!